Are you all with me still? Dark Eye Chains of Satanav, here we go. We are getting very close to the end. And the walkthrough is at page 18 of 21. And we have a knight to speak to.
Knight Rathling. Those peculiar crows. They must have a weak spot. Every bird can be lured or scared off by something.
When I came back to the town, the crows were madly attacking the pennant at the end of my lance. All I could salvage was a shred of it.
Is that what we need to complete the crest?
Give me the remains of your pennant.
The escutcheon is worthless. Andergast will perish.
Come on, just give me the shred.
Oh well, you can take it.
Or the escutcheon, as it were. Thank you and goodbye.
I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Aha!
The town's emblem. Now I just have to sew the pieces together. Let's get going then. First the crown, then the oak twig. And that's how you make a banner.
And the important thing here is that this is what the crows are going to attack. They are... Well, what we need to do is decurse them, and to do that we need to make them come in contact with this little curse remedy we have here. There. Soaked in lovely muck. You're still there. Hope you kill yourself soon. Sorry. Okay. Let's take care of this business.
Away with this rag.
And install a new one.
Up with it.
And up it goes. Ha ha.
The castle dwellers have just noticed your little work of art, boy. The king wants to see you now. Perhaps he's gathering new hope.
Finally.
Truly an incredible story, Birdcatcher. So you're saying that the raven is the seer? Every day this bird approaches me and demands the ring of the burnt one.
He will cast Andergast into eternal darkness, just like he did with Nuri's fairyland.
You're displaying great boldness in showing up in front of your king after you vanished so unexpectedly. But don't misuse the woes of my land as an excuse for your own failure.
This time I won't go away, my king.
So, how about that? We slightly saved the land. So much for being, you know, a herald of doom.
All is not lost yet. With this potion, we'll be able to rid the crows of their evil spell.
Too late, Birdcatcher. Lust for revenge and wrath makes us blind, like way back when. 13 years ago. Perhaps we were the blind ones, not the seer.
13 years isn't that long, you know?
Well, well.
Oh shit.
The king and the birdcatcher. A display that could be from a fairy tale. Where have your shining knights gone, my king?
Spare your sarcasm, seer. You have been uncovered.
You believe what the bringer of bad luck is telling you? Why should I mind? I have torn the veil of time apart, and I have looked Satanav himself in the eye. Fate is riding in, unstoppable. It's standing right inside your throne room, even now.
Enough of that. What do you want?
You know my offer, King Wraithling. Give me the ring, or fall into eternal darkness together with remnants of your realm. Decide. What shall it be?
My king,
Silence! You want my decision, seer? You shall have your ring. I will personally crown your ashes with it as soon as you are burnt for good.
Ooh, badass king.
No, little king. That is not the conclusion that I see.
Well, maybe you're just
We had
psychotic.
hoped it would end when we burnt him, but now I'm not sure anymore. What if the prophecy concerning you is true?
That is an unfortunate typo.
it's only the seer who conjures up misfortune. He had Knight Alderic and Magistra Dorota killed, and Gwynling. He has cast Nuri's home into peril, and he has called the crows to Andergast. Now he has abducted Nuri. She has to play the harp for him until she becomes a sad fairy.
Your steadfastness warrants respect, but you are only human. Do not expect much help from me. Too many men I've sent to their death already.
Your Majesty, grant me admittance to the Academy. This shall be my only plea.
The Academy? What do you hope to achieve there?
I have to talk to the fairy scholar and find out more about the magic harp.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, Geron. I will give you a written pass that identifies you as my envoy.
Be thanked 1,000 times, my king.
Good luck, Birdcatcher. I hope you'll be able to save your friend.
Did we talk about... yeah, maybe we did. Oh, well, never mind. Back this way. Well, the Magic Academy is over here, and apparently we should know about that. I didn't. The first time I played the game, it took me forever and a day to find this place. Yeah, I didn't know this part of the map. Well, I didn't even know that the area scrolled past this point, so... yeah.
Who goes there? What purpose does he have?
I am Geron, the bird catcher.
What do you want?
Peace, love, and chicken grease, dude.
Look, a royal charter. So, let me in already.
Not so fast. Indeed. The royal seal. All right then, birdcatcher. You may enter, but I'll remember your face.
And I will remember yours, good sir. So he doesn't actually let us in, okay. What of those cards? Aha!
There's still light up there.
The achievement that popped there, that's what I was referring to about having Olgierd kill himself. I guess we'll just have to go and check. Actually, let's go and do that right now. I'm not sure we'll be allowed to go back into the city once we get things going in here. So, over this way, run, 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 run. Back here. Ew.
I'll relieve you of that. You'd make a fool of yourself in the realm of the dead with this.
Well, we have a pitchfork. We are probably going to use it for something, but I'm not going to think about that too much right now.
Boron be with you, Olgierd.
Yeah. So now our bully is dead, and for some unbelievable reason I am actually sad. Or, well, I have a guilty conscience, slightly. I'm actually pleased that I do. But yeah, we are now going ahead with this part of the game. It'll be a pretty quick rush to the ending now, I think. Yeah, here's this.
The Circle of the 12 Gods. I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri.
So, what we have here is in the inner circle, you can tell obviously that they are avatars of the gods, or their depictions rather, and on the outside we have their symbols. If you were a good adventure gamer, you would take note of this. But seeing as I don't know anything at all about this game world, it wouldn't really do me any good. I wonder... Well, yeah, one thing at a time, I suppose. We don't have to do that right now. We are going to mess around with that to make some stairs appear. But, as I said, we have other things to get through. Through door number 1 we have...
Garon, you're alive! By Satanav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The Raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
So yeah, Giacomo made it. That's some good news.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo. Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magistra Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the Crow Plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now. Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satanav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
About something else. Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
A mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
Oh, now I understand. Okay, yeah, right, that's where all those flashbacks come from. Right. He was attacked by a crow before. Yeah, in chapter 1 or something. That is true. Indeed. I'm happy I finally pieced that together.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Just one thing here about the dreams and people not getting sleep. Of course, you probably know that a human can't survive like going even 3 nights without sleeping. So that's yeah, around about 72 hours. I think when you hear about people dying while playing computer games or on major LAN parties, or well, yeah, when really, really avid gamers, well, kick the bucket. I think that is the reason actually, that they go for too long without sleep and their bodies just say, fuck all this nonsense, I'm done. So, well, I'm kind of aware of that. So when I hear people here going without sleep, I say, oh shit, we have just 3 days to do this. But then, yeah, some people say that they haven't been sleeping for days. So, yeah, I am stressing out a lot at this point.
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of 2 living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body?
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body?
What are you saying?
Just a thought.
That would not be a lot of fun.
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need 2 things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure. About something else.
Okay, we've discussed the artifact. Let's go through the rest.
I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the Seer's Tempest of the Crows will never end. and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
That was possibly the second worst bit of writing of even these two, even well, both in this game and if you include the next one, Moria.
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
Why, is that enough? I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
Okay, we still have the option to discuss the Seer's artifact, and that is mostly for hint purposes.
I'll be back soon.
For now, we are done with our little conversation with that guy. Oh wait, he has an actual cast. Fancy that. Oh, let me just see if I can wreck things. Ooh.
What? How could that happen?
I don't know.
I can actually do that. Sweet.
No, it's made out of tin.
Well, screw you. Well, just mend that.
What? Did you see that?
Magic glass.
Yes. Magic glass. Or we're losing our minds.
Or I'm just having fun with a point-and-click adventure game.
Seems to be in working order.
Fair enough,
I'm
let's
taking
grab it.
this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall. Are you still using this magic-looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. Bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
So, now let's have a look at these tablets here. You can't really tell from these two, I suppose, but if you look over here, you can see some writing in the clear. Well, you can clearly see some writing. Let's look at these.
Are those magic spells?
Words of wisdom, in the language of the scholars. But they're quite small-minded, if you don't mind me saying so.
Ni discera zessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
True, actually. I, you know, by the strangest coincidence, I happen to swear by that. By that very, yeah, quote. Something.
Pro sapientia discera. Pro animum abstinere. Pro
Regnum mori. Learn for wisdom. Restrain yourself for the spirit. Die for the kingdom.
I'd rather die for Nuri.
How about we all survive?
Fair point. He dropped the truth bomb.
Quid est veritas?
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
And here we have a rune alphabet of some persuasion. A, B, C, D, E, F, monkey business. I don't know if there's any place we could actually use this. But I would be very interested in... well, I would like it if that would be the case. Now let's examine the bookshelves.
The fairy scholar has all the records concerning that matter. Ah, look here. In order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, paint the head of a piglet on your door. If only I had known that earlier. Perhaps I can find something about the seer's harp.
Don't bother. I've already rummaged through the whole shelf. Magistra Dorota didn't leave anything else.
Here's something about transmigration. It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul with that of an animal, or even a human. Then they migrate from soul to soul and thus live many a year, until their own soul goes to the unnamed. Some fairy folk are also said to have this talent, but those just do it for pleasure, and so they play a joyful game with it.
Right, let's explore the rest.
Why Andergast will prevail. May Andergast shine bright. Ephedon the First. There's the story about how he set forth with the heroes to challenge the seer 13 years ago, but he was wounded on the journey and had to be left behind.
Now, I'm going to go through all the books in the library, then I'll end the episode. If you're bored at any point, feel free to skip ahead. You might miss something important, of course, but, well, I don't want to bore people.
The 13th war against Nostria, the 14th war against Nostria. I don't have that much time. There's a note about the seer. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance to observe the magic. How did he gather his knowledge of the future? Was he a druid or even a warlock? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic too. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything of value. Hundreds of books about Andergast, and one about Nostria. About fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on two legs, or if they're animal or plant, or hermetic noses.
Actually, about that, it seems like traveling to fairy worlds and returning, well, maybe it has been done, of course, but it really doesn't seem to be that common knowledge, actually. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I'm not sure I buy this, but then again, I have very little familiarity with the Dark Eye universe.
About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterels. I know all that already. Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it.
Okay, we have read all the books in the library, and if this would be your first time playing the game, or if this is the first time you ever do it, an achievement would have popped, but I have already done that, so no achievement for me this time. Right, as I said, this is where the episode will end. See you in the next one.